Monthly brief forecast. The horoscope report for October 2021. This is for the website, for the preview, for the YouTube and the Facebook. In the monthly preview brief forecast report for whole month of October 2021. In this particular preview, we only share with our viewership conclusion part 1 and Sun's transit effect for the whole month. Out of 10 parts, there are 10 parts in the whole premium content. 10 parts are like that. Transit effect of Sun, which represents your decision maker's attitude toward you and your legal status, and how the authority will behave with you. That is a Sun's transit, define that, and how you will behave with authority and how the authorities behave with you. That is Sun's transit effect. And premium content, we also share transit effect of Mercury. That represents your flow of income, your flow of career, your flow of information, your flow of money, your flow of business. Transit effect of Mars, we also include in premium content, which define your courage, your confidence, your family relationship, and your temper. Transit effect of Venus for whole month of this particular month. Venus transit effect define your comfort level, your lifestyle, your love life, your romantic life. How comfortable you are in this particular month. Yes. And conclusion part 1, conclusion part 2, conclusion part 3 define all the different shades of the month. Because the month have 30 to 31 days. The month will not be the same from the start to the middle to the end. No. Every few days the color keep on changing of the month. So we'll try to define in 3 parts the weather of the month, the whole environment of the month. And we also define what tasks you must do to balance the equation. Yes, of course. What precaution you must exercise as a discipline. What chanting you must do. That's all involved in premium content, which you can buy from the website if you want to. The website address is prakashastrologer.com. You can have the whole monthly content there to access, only for those people who can use this content for what they want to do. People who are enthusiastic about astrology, people who exercise astrology in their daily routine, people who want to use applied astrology for their own benefit. This particular applied premium content for only those people. Yeah. This is not for everybody's cup of tea. I'm not claiming that, but this is for those people who want to use the astrology in an applied manner. Yes. Aquarius monthly forecast, monthly brief forecast, month of October, monthly brief forecast, month of October, Aquarius. Aquarius Ketu position in 10th house. Sometimes profession will fluctuate. Sometimes you can be all over the place due to profession. Mars Sun position 8th house. Sometimes legally you have to be very careful. Sometimes you will be left alone. Nobody is there with you. Rahu position 4th house. You can be very much restless, tension. Venus Mercury position 9th house. Jupiter Saturn position 12th house. Watch your debts, watch your spending. You must be aware of professional losses, cheating, deception, fraud, demotion, professional conflicts, fluctuations. You must be aware of family relationship, arguments, conflict. You must watch your financial crisis. You must watch your professional choices. Very careful. Aquarius, transit of Sun in 9th house. 17th October till 16th November. The Sun transit in 9th house. This period causes blame game, change of place, lack of peace of mind. Take extra care of your work to avoid disappointing your employer. You may feel humiliated, and chances are that some false charges would be imposed on you. Avoid any tricky situation during this phase of time. Financially, this particular period could be taxing on you. You may find it difficult to recover some pending dues from others. Be extra careful to avoid any unnecessary fear. Misunderstanding, disagreement may occur between you and your teacher, between you and your master, between you and your spiritual guru, between you and your leader. Opinion of your family and friend may clash with you, that you're leading to fight and discontentment. Health would require your attention. You may develop physical and mental discomfort at this time. You may feel more tired, mentally depressed than usual. You may even consider doing some virtuous deeds. You become more likely to accomplish this successfully. Travel would be on cards. Sun transit in 9th house. This is extremely favorable time to undertake a new course of study, a new hobby, intellectual discipline. It doesn't matter whether you are studying for practical purposes or for enjoyment, as long as it stimulates your intellect, give you a broader perspective on the universe. The same function can be served by doing things that are different from your normal routine. This is not the time to retreat to your home, except for reading or study. As mentioned, if you cannot get interested in your new mental activity, recognize that you are still eager for new understanding and satisfy this need by breaking out of your everyday life or everyday mold and getting out into the broader world. Travel will be a good way to do this if you can arrange it for it at this time of the year. But a trip should not be a purely recreational purposes. You should go somewhere where you can learn something new. Why not? Aquarius, October 2021, conclusion part 1. Aquarius, in the month of October 2021, you will spend a lot of money. You'll waste a lot of energy. And watch your expenditure. The health of the family member will disturb your peace of mind. Expenses can go very high. And may I say that it is advisable to devote some time toward tantra, chanting, religious practice, or Shabad Abhyas, or jap. But worldly matters are concerned, this is not very good period. And this time period you have to be extra careful, on guard, alert. During this phase of time, Aquarius, you will be able to convince others due to your eloquent of speech. You may also come in contact with powerful people, professional people. Your respect and reputation will be enhanced. Through your intelligence and common sense, you'll be able to make a huge profit. You'll do extremely well as far as your profession is concerned. Family atmosphere shall be very encouraging. Travel will be definitely bring good luck. During this phase of time, you will be over-optimistic about the result. Still, business prospect will be good. Your contact with influential people, powerful people will be rising. Service condition will be improving. Frequent travel is quite possible. Your mind will be full of innovative and creative thoughts, but don't try to apply them without realizing the pros and cons of the situation. However, your home front will demand more attention. The ill health of the family member may cause you some anxiety. Aquarius, October 2021, conclusion part 2. During this phase of time, you will command respect and receive favor from higher up. Your relationship with your family members, parents, senior will be harmonious. You may have to visit far off places. Family life will be much more in favor just by putting in a little more effort, passion, listening, understanding. You'll be fine. Your income could be on rising. But if you're already at the threshold of promotion, it will come your way. Your mind will also bend toward religious activities or higher philosophy of life. In general, the period is good. Aquarius, you may have to face unexpected problems during few situations in this period. You must try to maintain coordination relationship with your relatives, members of family. Otherwise, you may end up having an unnecessary conflict or argument with them. You must also keep a watch on your health, as there is a possibility of illness. You should avoid getting indulged in immoral deeds. Underhand dealing must be avoided. Try to go through important documentation in detail before putting your signature on them. Deal all your business matter only after asserting all the facts. Venture project that you may be undertake during this phase of time sometime may not bring the desired result. Your enemies might try to tarnish your image. Your service condition may also deteriorate. Health problem can disturb your peace of mind. Rashness won't be any help. The health of the family member can cause you anxiety. Aquarius, October 2021, conclusion part 3. You must take care of yourself. There's also indication of some sort of financial losses if you're not very careful. Do not take huge risks, so speculation should be avoided. Your health will start bothering you. You may not be able to maintain harmonious relationship with family members. You might get to hear bad news regarding someone you know. During this particular period, mental anguish will aggravate due to failure in attempts. Displeasure of superior bosses will be quite evident. Family atmosphere sometimes will not be very harmonious. Travel could be troublesome. You may not be able to cope well with your family members. Don't adopt undesirable means for quick making money. Working conditions shall not be satisfactory. Arguments and conflict with friends and colleagues are possible. Health hazards could be there. It is better to methodical in your approach. There could be danger of accident mishappening. Try to build up your confidence to cope with awkward situations which will come in this period. During this phase of time, you will devoid of attachment and people will harbor enmity against you. Your opponent will try to tension for you. A sense of insecurity will also prevail over you. You'll waste your time and energy in useless pursuit. You might have to work for other people. Expenses can be sky high. As far as possible, travel should be avoided. Take care of your health. It is likely to create a problem for you. Attitude of the family member shall be quite different. It is better to develop resistance against awkward situations that you are likely to face. You might need a completed monthly horoscope report from my website, which can give you complete analysis of the whole month and define your sun's transit effect. It will define you how the authority will behave with you and what is your attitude toward the authority. Mars transit effect for the whole month, your confidence, your courage, your family relationship and your temper. Mercury transit effect, your flow of income, your flow of career. Venus transit effect for the whole month, your lifestyle, your love life, your romances. Our extensive monthly horoscope report defines you what astrological task you must do in the time of your need, what precautions you must implement in this particular month to save your skin, what sacred chanting you must exercise to achieve your supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, Prakash, astrologer.com. Acquire the monthly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best.